What's good, everybody? It's your boy Days, back again with another video. Welcome back to Progress Gaming. We is doing college football, doing college football 26. And this is a new series we're going to do. It's called EA College Football Road to Dynasty, okay? So this is part one. You already know I got my team back, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to start fresh. Who do we got in our conference? Well, as you can see, we are in the Conference USA. Okay, we in Conference USA. I did little stuff, you know what I'm saying. So pretty much in this conferences, in Conference USA is all rethemed and stuff. So Conference USA is a lot of colleges. Some of them are actually in College USA. Some of them are not. But how I create this custom conference is with Conference USA is each school is predominantly African Americans. Okay, so yes, each school that you see in this list are predominantly African Americans. All right, and yes, I do have HBCUs in this conference, including my team, Philander, which is recognized as Philander Smith. Philander is, I got some HBCUs in here, but most of these teams, first off, I'm gonna go down the list of which schools are HBCUs, okay? First thing first, we gotta start with Alabama State, but in this scenario, they are in the Conference USA, because that's the only close thing I could do for the SWAC, all right? So, yes, we got Alabama State, all right? Then we have Edward Waters, okay? Yes, Edward Waters University in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, there is a HBCU, and yes, they do have a football program, all right? Now, Alabama State has a football program. They have the largest football stadium in the SWAC conference, all right? And it's nice, too, all right? The other one is Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi. They is a HBCU, okay? Because they also belong to the SWAC conference, and I put them in the game as well to represent SWAC, but they are in the Conference USA because of the, college EA sports limitations. So yeah. So we got Jackson State in the conference, all right, and we have UAPB, which is also a HBCU from the SWAC. They are in the conference as well. All right. UAPB is in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Okay. And it's called University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. All right. But back then it was known as Alabama AM&N. Okay. So, I mean, not Alabama AM&N, Arkansas AM&N. Okay. But this is University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. All right. To go to Lions. All right. I'm sorry it says Lions, but you get my drift. So, and then you got your boy Philander Smith Panthers, baby. The Philander Smith University and College, the custom HBCU team, which pretty much is a HBCU college, but they finally got a football program. So this is my school, and you know how I get down. But other than that, y'all, now, so yeah. So the real HBCUs that's in this conference is Alabama State, Edward Waters, Jackson State, Philander Smith, and UAPB. All right. So those are the current HBCUs that I put in this conference that will be part of this series. Now, the reason why I made this conference, because I did some research on each school other than the HBCUs, that these schools have predominantly African Americans attending the school. All right. So first off, I got Memphis. Yes, Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis University, or Memphis State University, is predominantly African American. Okay. I did do some research on it. All right. Tulane is in the French Quarters. It is in New Orleans, Louisiana. They are predominantly African American, all right, community, all right, in the school, all right. Liberty University. Liberty is up north. I believe I forgot where it's at. But Liberty University is also predominantly African American. All right. They do have, I did do looked up some research, and most of their students are African American. All right. We got South Alabama, which is in Mobile, Alabama. All right. In Mobile, Alabama is predominantly African American. If you know what I mean. All right. We got Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers. All right. I had to keep some school that's in the Conference USA, but Western Kentucky is in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I put them, you know what I'm saying, in the category because Bowling Green does have predominantly African American community, so they shall be in this category. All right, in this conference. All right. Next up, I got East Carolina. All right, East Carolina, they should be in the SEC, but I put them in this conference because where they reside at in North Carolina is predominantly African American community. All right, so yeah, shout out to East Carolina. All right, we got University of Louisiana Monroe. All right, Monroe, Louisiana. All right, they are predominantly African American city. All right, Monroe, Louisiana is predominantly African American. So yes, so University of Louisiana Monroe shall be in this conference. All right. UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham. Okay, so Birmingham, Alabama, they are pretty much Birmingham, Alabama. If you don't know the history of Birmingham, Alabama, they have mostly African American community. They part of the civil rights, and also they were adopted in one of the HBCU conferences as an adopted team. You know what I'm saying? So they should deserve to be in this program, actually in this conference. And plus, they did almost lose their football program, and then they got it back. So shout out to UAB. They are part of this conference. And yeah, that's why I put them in this conference, because of the predominantly African American and the history of UAB and the history of the city itself. All right. Then I got South Haven, Mississippi, Southern Mississippi. All right. Everybody know about Southern Mississippi. South Haven is not far from Mobile. But yeah, pretty much they are predominantly African American as well. No slack, but they not far from each other from Mobile, Alabama. So Southern Mississippi definitely need to be in this category as well. All right. Let's see, Bowling Green, Mississippi. This is actually in Bowling Green, not Bowling Green, Mississippi, Bowling Green, Kentucky. So this school is actually in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Like I say, Bowling Green is predominantly African American. So I put them in this category for this conference. And yeah, so yeah, Bowling Green shall be in this conference because of the community that they have. All right. Georgia State is in Atlanta. Atlanta is known as the Black Town, Black Capital. You know what I'm saying? Black is African American capital in the United States of America. So yeah, Georgia State pretty much seal the deal. You know what I'm saying? For me, they is pretty much gonna be in this conference as well because they have a big student base wise of African American, and most of their students are African American. All right, and so that's about it. So yeah, if you like my conference list for USA, please like, comment, share, and yeah, man, let's get into it. We're finna get in our game. All right. So today we got first game of the day, Conference USA battle, Jackson State Tigers versus Philander Panthers. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, before I get into it, let's check. Let's check these top stories. All right, no love lost. Okay, Kansas State falls rival to Iowa State. All right, yeah, that was a game right there. I know that sucked. All right, game of the year. Yada. All right. Okay, OSU faces early challenge. Okay, the Buckeyes faces some Longhorns. Okay. All right now. Okay. All right, but let's get into our game. This game's gonna be nice. All right, Jackson State versus Belanda. All right, let's see. It looks like I got I got them by the numbers and stuff. There go my impactful player, my running back. You know what I'm saying? My halfback. You know what I'm saying? So Conference USA is ranked 13 in the conference, but that's okay. It might change. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get this thing started. They're all gonna be jumping. And yeah, man. Let's see here. All right, so let's see what they're gonna be wearing. Okay, so they're gonna be wearing the white. All right. I'm sure they be wearing this. Okay, so Jackson State gonna be wearing that white. All right. So let's edit our uniforms. All right. All right. So we're gonna start out with our natural green, or we're gonna go with this yellow. We're gonna do the Wakanda. I'm gonna do the Wise Panther. In my case, y'all, since this is our first game, and they already wearing white, let's start out with the green today. It's the first game. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rep our colors like you used to. And yeah, let's get in. Let's go and dive on in, man. College football. Only thing I don't like is them starting the game and I have no interest for the team. So that's the only thing I don't like about EA. How they treat us dirty, man. They treat us dirty like that. But man, let's get on into this game, bro. The fans are hyped. Let's go. I'm gonna turn the mic off, let the thing play it out.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone does not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and he cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Try and play action. Gets it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position if you're on third.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose.
Snags it inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Pulls it in. It's Ross.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to overcome that play on 2nd and 15. Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Flips it out to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Morgan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. To the air, it's Morgan. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Complete to the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
All right, Great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Morgan. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
They've been punting all game.
One more snap coming before halftime. They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This is an offensive coordinator's dream. Start the drive, 1st and goal from the 2. I understand the 4th down analytics and going for it all the time. That deep in your own end. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 16 over Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The give on the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
Makes a grab for a big play. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Pushes ahead. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. That's a fly. Makes the catch and gets the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Hand off from the gun. He breaks the tackle. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that
Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They'll go right back to it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're in for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
To the air. It's Morgan. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback on this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he's in for the score.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. This could well be the biggest game we see all regular season, and this outcome promises to be a real talking point.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Morgan. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch near the 50. He's going to get loose. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The inside handoff. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Morgan. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
42 spot.
They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical
Hey.
run. Down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Talking outside of your neck. Hey.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The give on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
To kick it away.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
All right. That was game 1. And like I said, conference win, 44-7. What can I say? Let's update our coach. You know what I'm saying? The big motivator. Big motivator, you know, go together. Ugh. Anywho. So now we're 2-0. Let's advance to next week. See what we got. You know what I'm saying? They said we D+ championship contender. I don't know how. Alright. We're gonna skip this one. This was not a game. Hey. Alright, it's a big rivalry game. We 3-0, Memphis 1-0. Other than that, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time for the next episode of Dynasty. Deuces.